Disclaimer, this video is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. Use the CH341A Programmer only on devices you own or have permission to service. Misuse may violate laws, damage equipment, void warranties, or break your device into a very expensive paperweight. Helsing Academy is not responsible for damage, data loss, legal issues, bad flashes, reverse clips, mystery smoke, or Chromebooks that decide to retire early. Responsible use of this knowledge may cause improved repair skills, increased confidence, respect for voltage, and a sudden desire to fix every broken device in the house. Proceed at your own risk. Learn ethically. Repair honorably. Never exploit.
I'm just a little curious to see if this will work. I've been doing some flashing lately with this program, and I want to see if we can do a clean erase of this and put Mr. Chromebox on there. So I have multiple of these Chromebooks, and this one's already been flashed with Mr. Neat, Mr. Chromebox. Obviously, is running Linux. So we're gonna see if we can flash this one and go from there. See if it'll work. Alright, we're going to get our program up and running. No, not that one. We're going to get our program up and running. You've already got this connected. So we're going to hit detect chip. Let's see. Alright, it says multiple chip flash definitions match with the detected blah blah blah. That's good. This version of Chromebook is going to use this guy down here. This with the dash Q. I can help you with that whenever you're ready. So we're gonna go here to chip override. It's not letting us paste it in there. Okay. What is this called again? W25Q64JV. Alright. W25Q64JV. What else? Dash period Q. Alright. Dash period Q. Okay, so now we're going to hit detect chip and it's going to detect it. There we go, it was detected. Alright, so they're going to tell us some kind of congratulatory message. Completed, detected chip, windbound, blah blah blah. We're going to save a backup of the BIOS that's currently on here. We're going to call it old BIOS. We're going to save 2 copies just because it's good to do that. It's going to take a minute. So after that, we're going to flash it with our Neo firmware and see what happens. I'm just kind of curious to see if we can do it this way, because if we can, it's rather fast. Alright, see you in a bit. First backup was made. We're going to make one more backup. Always make 2 backups and check the checksum. Then we're going to replace that baby. So this is going to be old BIOS backup. Move, kitty cat. Old BIOS backup 2. And save that. Then we're going to flash the new one and see what happens. Alright, the second backup is done. Now we're going to compare them here. Alright, so the way to compare the SHA sums is to type in SHA-256 sum, then asterisk to compare everything. So we're just going to run everything in there. Where's old? So that's old right there. It's the 5322E. Old does not have our stuff in there, so it should be different. It should be. So this is weird. So that's from another of the old Chromebooks before it was changed, if I'm not mistaken. So that and this should be the same, but they're not. So maybe it changes if you change a setting in the BIOS, I guess. I'm not sure. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to this guy and we're going to flash it. So let's choose our image, open. We're going to choose Neo BIOS because that's what we know works. I just got that from my other computer. Open that baby. Oh wait, no, we got to delete this one first. Oops, forgot about that. We got to erase the chip. We got to erase it. Backup is stronger, recommend it. Do you want to make a backup? No, we're not going to auto backup. just erase this baby. Alright, so we're starting the process of erasure. It's going to take a minute. Alright, erasure was completed. That's done. Now we're going to write the new firmware to this. So we got Neo in there. Let's write it. The clip rotation is correct. Voltage, let's just write it. Alright, so it's going to write to that, and then we're going to start it up and see if it goes to the bunny screen. If it does, that means we are cooking with grease or gas or something, whatever. We're back, and we're at progress 100%. So let's see, what do we just do? So we wrote the image, we just flashed the new Neo Chrome Mr. Chromebox firmware. Now we're going to verify the image. Just going to verify it once. After it checks out, we're going to unplug it and see if Mr. Chromebox OS starts up. Yeah. Alright, so the image is verified. And we're done and done. Done and doner. We're only going to verify it once because this is just to go through really quickly because I want to see. So yeah, let's hit quit, exit out, see what happens. Come on, what just happened? Don't do this to me. Don't embarrass me as soon as we get started. I might need more juice. Probably. Alright, let's take it back to the lab. Alright, it's plugged in. Wow, it worked, yo! The Mr. Chromebox software is on there, or firmware rather. It's actually on there. Huh. That is one quick way to do that. I wonder. I don't even know if enterprise enrollment was turned off or on this, but that is pretty sweet. Thank you for watching. Hope that you learned a valuable lesson today. On some Chromebooks you actually can flash the BIOS software and erase it and put on Mr. Chromebox. Now the easiest way to do it is by going to Mr. Chromebox's website and just doing it through there, and there's a whole video where I walk through that process step by step. Just look at that video if you want to see how to do that. And now another way to do it is by flashing it. So there are two ways to flash, or there are multiple ways to flash actually. One of them is you can take the pure BIOS from a modified Chromebook, a Chromebook that's already modified, just copy that BIOS using a programmer, and then put it into another Chromebook of the same model. Okay, so just like cloning basically. That's the easiest way to do it. Another route to go is, in this case, you'd still have to grab a modified BIOS if you're trying to go the Mr. Chromebox route. So yeah, your best bet: grab a modified system, the system's already modified, and put it in your BIOS, or just do the normal route and go do it through the terminals, and there you go. Now, if you're going to do this route with the CH341A Programmer, you need to know where to locate your BIOS chip. Your BIOS chip has 8 prongs, okay, or eight legs. It's usually square-ish, and it has a dimple in the upper right corner. So the corner with the dimple, that's where the first pin goes. Orientation matters. If you don't line up your orientation properly, it's not going to read. Trust me. You need to have your orientation properly set up on the programmer as well as on the chip. Now, if you want to learn how to do that more properly, there are videos on that, and you can just look at that and they'll explain it to you more thoroughly. This video wasn't meant to be a in-depth step-by-step how to do this. It was more of a, is this possible? Yes, it is. So if you want to do it yourself, you're going to have to look at the voltages as well. Some chips are 1.8 volt chips, some chips are 3 volt chips. I guess some chips might be 5 volt chips, I'm not quite sure. Some people modify their programmer, but I didn't modify mine. and that Russian dude who is like, oh, when it comes to repairing computers, he said you don't need to. So I'm like, I trust this guy. He's old enough to be my grandpa. He's got skills out of this world. Dude could probably invent his own Intel. He's amazing. I should put his link somewhere in here. He's like amazing. He said you didn't need to, and I think he was right. So everything's good. So we didn't need to modify the adapter or the programmer. Let's see, what else? What other things do you need to know? Make sure that you clip it on there properly. Like this isn't a complete walkthrough. This is just an can I do it video. So another complete walkthrough will be another time where we can walk with you step by step by step by step by step. Okay, hope you liked it. Hope you have embraced the fact that there are more ways to make your technology yours, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Like if you like it. If you don't, that's fine. And rock out. Peace to the East.